Hello everyone, I will introduce myself. My name is Leonardo Briceño Calderón and I will ask you a question. Did you know that in 1960s there was a murderer who was never caught? It sounds strange, but it's completely real. Today I will talk about the Zodiac Killer. The main character of the story is the Zodiac Killer, and we will talk about him now. Let's go to California. A couple was relaxing at Lake Herman when out of nowhere a man walked up to them and shot them in head and back, killing them instantly. And the murders will continue. On July 4, 1969, a murderer was approaching a couple in his car, turned on lights on the vehicle and blinded them for a moment. At that moment, the murderer got out of the car, approached them, and shot them, killing the girl and leaving the boy very hurt, who survived. After a few minutes, the Zodiac called the police, confessing the two crimes. But then, the same year, the first letter from the murders arrived. The letters were engraved, and the most of them could not be deciphered. In one of them he said, "I like to kill people, because it is much more fun than killing wild animals in the forest, because man is the most dangerous animals of all." In addition, the murders continued. Many people died, and he was wearing his typical suit, a silk shirt and baggy pants with his symbol, a circle with a cross, dark tennis, and bag on his head with sunglasses. The murders continued, and the police had many suspects, but none of them could be confirmed. The last of them died a few years ago, named Gary Francis Post. Finally, the last murder he could be charged was on November 13, 1962, in Santa Barbara. The murderer shot a couple in the back after they tried to escape. The amazing thing about the story is that in one of the letters, the murderer confessed that he had killed 37 people, which scared and shocked many citizens in California, United States. The Zodiac Killer killed many people, and despite technological advance, he could never be caught. It seems that the Zodiac will go down in history as one of the killers who was never caught, along with Jack the Ripper or Frankfurt Slasher. But tell me, do you think that one day we will find out who was the Zodiac Killer or how many were the real victims of it? For my part, that's all. I hope you like it and sleep well, knowing that a murder was never caught.